Hey guys, today I'm going to be giving this 2016 Toyota Corolla a good exterior wash. This is my personal commuter vehicle. It hasn't been washed in months. I hate to admit it. The only wash it's gotten is the rain. Winters here are pretty rough. I did take it through a touchless car wash once or twice this winter. No, you're not supposed to. No, that's against the detailing code, but I don't have an interior bay here, and in Minnesota winters, you got no shot of washing this thing outside. It's covered in dust. Just these black vehicles, they show the dust so bad. We live in a rural area, so lots of dust. The tires, extremely brown. I need to get this oxidation off there, remove that browning. I'm gonna give it a iron decontamination. I'm gonna clay bar, or clay mitt, I guess, this whole thing, because I'm gonna pull out the G8, G9 polishers today a little bit. Try the Jescar correcting compound, the Sonex Perfect Finish, see if those two combinations, polisher pad combos work. If they remove the scratches, this thing has swirls all over it. It's never been corrected. The door handles here, I'm gonna have to get in there with a microfiber and really polish them up good as well. Lots of little scratches. I don't have time to polish the whole car today. I just wanna see if those pads, if that's the right combination. It'll be the first time I have done a little polishing before on some other vehicles, but not with these polishers. So I wanna test them out, see how they work. That's a cheap plastic hub, easily replaceable if needed, but we'll get this tire cleaned up here and then I'll hit that hub next. So this is just super clean, diluted, about 1-to-1, maybe 2-to-1. You can just see the brown just melt off. These things, great investment. I'm also gonna hit it some iron remover, get the particles, the brake particles loose. Well, some concentrated brake buster here. This foam is really just to prevent it from drying out too quick. Honestly, and it lets it adhere a little longer, so to take care of the chemicals from running off real quickly. So I'm gonna hit it in the hub here first. One area that I'm really keen on hitting that I saw one of the guys at the guy at Forensic Detailing, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, it'll come to me eventually here. I watch so many different detailers do their work. So is in these cold climates, especially Minnesota, when they use a lot of salt on the roads and sand, salt especially, is you'll see a lot of vehicles in the upper Midwest, Minnesota in particular, that you'll see rust right here. Lots of rust outs right on this spot well. So I washed this car, you think it's clean? Right on this little rim here. Look at that. And that's some salt and sand up in here. That's a metal panel. If this part right here, this little lip doesn't get cleaned, that salt sits there all year long and starts corroding away. So you'll see a car that's my daughter's car that I'll probably wash today. You'll see, look at that. From just that little lip right there. This part here, try to get in, just get in behind there and get that cleaned off. Now, clean.
So in my previous video on the remastered Kia Spectra, I had a quote and it was from Chief Brody and the movie was Jaws. The first person to correctly identify it was @DavidBlaylock1709. His response made me realize how I'm dating myself with some of these movie quotes. The one for this video is somewhere in here and it's very short. The only hint I'm going to give is it comes from one of my favorite comedies of all time. There were lots of bugs on the grill and the rear view mirrors, so I'm using some P&S Bug Off to help soften them up and make them easier to remove. Now, I could scrub them off, but that could introduce more swirls than this vehicle already has. I'm using some Adams Mega Foam in my MJJC foam cannon, going around with a soft detail brush to get all the tight areas that my wash mitt won't reach. With the vehicle clean, I'm going to use some iron remover and soapy water as lubricant to remove all the embedded contaminants. This is vital before even attempting to polish paint. And now it's to the step that has me so nervous I'm shaking like a wet chihuahua. This paint is heavily scratched and swirled, so I'm going to try a two-step correction on the trunk door to see if this pad and compound is the right combination for this paint.
see that line.
I'd say this worked out very well. It removed probably 80% of the defects and eliminated the hazing. Just look at the difference from the left to the right side. It looked awesome. All I could say was, I like it a lot. I'm trying out some of the Griot ceramic wax instead of usually I use the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Graphene Flex Wax. Same application, just spray it on a dry panel, give it a wipe, and then wipe it down with a microfiber towel. It seems to work really well, give it some really great gloss and slickness. This Corolla now sparkles in the sun. Did you catch the movie quote? If so, head on down to the comments and put the movie in character. Also, let me know if you were a fan of that movie or not. If you found the video satisfying, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. I also have a couple more great detailing videos on the left side of the screen. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, keep it clean.